We're talking about the Think Tank Retrospective line extension of the Sandstone colorway. So we have our black, we have our Pinestone, and now we have something that's a little bit more, it's on the brown side of things, right? So it goes with anything you wear. It's more of a universal color, right?
Right, so what's interesting about this color is that originally the Domke made a color, and officially they called the name of the Domke, I think it was tan, okay? And so if you're familiar with the Domke bags, tan was a little bit more on the white side and it was a little bit more yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of their most popular bags in terms of the color.
Right.
So it's very traditional.
Yeah.
But this color is actually darker, so it's more conservative. It'll be, less conspicuous. So it still falls under this category of being retrospective and our whole concept of not being noticed when you're out in the field.
Right, blending in. It won't get dirty as much because it's a little bit darker. Right. So of course we have this in the 5, our new size, the 6, the 7, the 10, the 20, the 30, and also in our leather line as well. So the 5, the 7, and the 30. So the leather will just be in the Pinestone and the Sandstone. But as you can see, the leather matches the Sandstone really well with those brown, warm tones.
Right. So the leather, definitely is more of a lifestyle statement. If you compare, these two together. So there's a slightly different kind of customer.
Right. Well, the leather is going to be a little bit more noticeable, right? People that want to have that more of that upscale look, we have that option for them. But people want to blend in a little bit more with the photojournalistic style, then we have just your straight cotton canvas. So what's nice about the brown is that it really people can choose it depending on where they're traveling or what they're wearing. So maybe if they're traveling to the Middle East or India, the Sandstone might be a better color. Or if they're traveling more in Europe, then Pinestone would be a better color. It just depends on their travel or their color preferences.
Right. You have to remember too that photographers collect bags, and so it's quite possible they'll buy both colors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're for different purposes. They might have a Pinestone for around town, when they're traveling in Europe. But then when they go to Southeast Asia, they go to India, they might pick the brown.
Or if they're shooting a wedding, maybe they go with the leather, right? Look a little bit more upscale. So let's talk a little bit more about our new size, the Retro 6. We're going to clear some bags off here. We're going to bring on our other two colors, of course, the Pinestone and the black. And I filled these two with gear so you can kind of see a bit of the layout. So in here, we have just a standard DSLR setup. This is a Nikon D810. I have just a little nifty 50 on here, the 51.4. I got your 24-70 and your 14 to 24 2.8. So it's a pretty nice 3-lens kit right there. This also is nice for mirrorless bodies because you can fit 2 mirrorless bodies side by side and up to 4 lenses in here. So this is a pretty universal kit. You have a iPad mini in the front there. So this is great for shorter zooms, for if you have a prime kit, you can stuff a lot in this bag. Or even if you have a grip DSLR, you can pop that in here. So I have the Canon 1DX with your 51.2, and then I was able to get a wide and just another little 85 prime.
That's the beauty of the small bags, like the Retrospective. They're just so soft and malleable. You can put a pro body in there, and it still looks normal.
Yeah.
And if you do that with a normal camera bag that's more like traditional, more of a traditional foam box, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
So look at that. That's a pro body right there. That's fantastic.
Who would know? So, I'll show you as it ships, you get plenty of dividers to really subdivide as you like. Lots of little dividers for little mirrorless lenses if you're going that direction. We give 2 wing dividers so you can put 2 bodies in there, and we also have a taller divider that can go in the middle as well to separate if you're doing 2 mirrorless bodies. So other than that, all the features are pretty much the same as the Retro 5. It has a rear pocket, but not the tablet pocket in the back. So the tablet goes in the front. It's interesting. It's the width of the 7, the height of the 5, but then almost the depth of the 10. So it's this combination of 3 of our best sellers that we feel like will actually be more of a universal bag for whatever gear you're carrying.
Right. And also, what we're trying to do generally is that we've had the Retrospective line for a long time now. So we're introducing, new styles, new sizes as the, different cameras change, and also trying to put some more, life into the whole series by introducing new colors.
A little more excitement, right? You can
Yeah.
reintroduce it to your retailers, to your customers, to your reps even. Get them excited about a size that we haven't had yet that people are actually asking for, right? Something for small primes, or something that people can fit their short zooms in, right? Something a little bit more manageable than some of the larger sizes.
And people really do respond to color. And so the photo industry tends to be very conservative color. And so we have, of course, the black, which is classic. And then we have the, this green color, which also is very conservative.
But it was unique when we came out with it, right?
Right.
But in the photo industry, at least, back in the 50s or 60s, it was kind of a commonplace color, but we kind of brought it back into the photo industry, and now we're coming out with something that's definitely conservative, but reflects that retrospective line.
Yep.
All right, well, that's the new size and the new color for the Retrospective series from Think Tank Photo. Thanks for watching.